Okay, very good. So, thanks very much for coming. It's a great pleasure for us to welcome you all to the 5th Midwest Summit in this year in 2019. So, the first Midwest PL Summit was in 2015 and also organized by us here at Purdue. And you know, we had a pretty great experience back then, and we thought, okay, at some point we definitely want to do it again. But when we do it again, you know, we really want to rent the stadium, okay? So, and that sounded like a crazy idea back then, and actually a lot of things had to fall into place to make that happen. But we're very pleased that that kind of worked out, and you know, to see you all here again 5 years after that. So in the intervening years, we had similar events in Chicago in 2016, IU Bloomington 2017, and in Wisconsin in 2018, and we hope that the tradition will continue. You want to say?
Sure. Yeah, so this year's edition, right, as Tiark said, a lot of things had to fall into place in order for us to get to host it at a stadium. And among the things that fell into place is that the university has decided to bless a center called PurPL, which is our Programming Languages Center. It's a center to house a lot of research in programming languages and related areas, including connections to artificial intelligence, to machine learning, to security, et cetera. And so Midwest PL Summit this year is actually co-located with PurPL Fest. I think most of you are probably staying until tomorrow, where we have a whole host of exciting invited speakers, as well as some highlights of research that's happening here at Purdue as part of PurPL that we're going to be presenting to you tomorrow. Among our invited speakers is Ben Zorn, who's somewhere in the back there. Hey, Ben. And I think that one of the really exciting things is that because we were able to bring together both the Midwest PL Summit as well as PurPL Fest, the scale is going to be quite nice this year. So the total number of registered attendees this year is actually over 200. There's a lot of Purdue people that will be sort of filtering in and out, and I think maybe some people from Chicago and IU that are on the road will be getting here a little bit later today. But there are 20 different universities and colleges represented here, so it's a great diverse group of attendees. There are also representatives from 10 different companies here, so including Microsoft, Facebook, Samba Nova. So there's a lot of great companies here as well. And so we think this is going to be a really exciting event. There's going to be lots of people here, hopefully a lot of really cool discussion, a lot of very cool presentations happening from everything that's going on here in the Midwest. We also especially want to thank our sponsors and supporters. So all of you that are here and registered realize that there was no registration fee, despite the fact that we're here in the stadium. And the reason we were able to make that happen is because we've had a lot of generous support from a lot of different people. The colleges of engineering and science provided a lot of support, including administrative support, to help put this event together. Our departments, computer science and electrical and computer engineering, provided support to help sponsor this event. The National Science Foundation, those of you students that are here and are having your hotel rooms covered, that is thanks to a travel grant from the National Science Foundation. And our industry sponsors. We have generous support from a number of industry sponsors, some of whom have tables set up in the back with swag. So those are Facebook, Microsoft, Samba Nova, and Reservoir Labs. And so it's only thanks to their generous support that we were able to put on this event. And we also want to give special thanks to to several specific people. Eric Holloway and Carl Hudeman are the managing directors of PurPL, and they really helped a lot with the logistics and putting together this event. Eric is, actually I think Eric is back there, and so is Carl. So if you get a chance to thank them. Brian Barrett, who I think is probably still running around getting a lot of things set up, was our event manager, and so a lot of the logistics of this event were handled by him, and we could not have put it together without him. And then we especially want to thank our legion of student volunteers who are manning the registration tables and are going to be helping out with the AV system and things like that during the event. Again, none of this would be possible without them.
Yes, so that's it in terms of introduction. So if you have any questions or any concerns during the day, feel free to grab Milind or myself and talk to us, or some of the people in purple shirts, most of them are student volunteers, they might be able to help you as well. And with that, without further ado,
actually, one more piece of ado.
Okay.
We are planning on recording and actually live streaming talks.
Right.
Now, I know that a lot of you are actually presenting works in progress here, and we want to be sensitive to the fact that you might not actually want that work yet broadcast to a much larger audience. So if, before your talk, if you do not want your talk live streamed or recorded, please let your session chair know, and they will convey that information to the AV people, and we'll make sure that that's not happening. So by default, we will be broadcasting and recording your talks, but if you don't want that, it's completely okay. Please just let us know, and we'll make sure to turn off the stream for your talk. And so, yeah, now, with no further ado.
With a little bit of ado, we'll hand over to our first session chair, Michael Bond, who will introduce the first speakers and lead the first technical session. Thank you very much, and have a great time.